Hello, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my recent deck roundup. This is actually really late this month. Normally I would have put this up a lot earlier in the month, but I have been fighting off a upper respiratory cold type thing. So I haven't been able to get through recording a video without coughing until now. But I did get in a few things since the last time I made one of these. Only a few. I actually have a few other things that are in transit. Either they're caught up in the postal service. We're in a postal strike up here in Canada right now. At the time I'm filming this, I should say. Or they're just en route and haven't arrived yet. So I should have some more to report in January's recent deck roundup. But for right now, I just thought I'd share a couple of things. In fact, I don't even have fully everything to share. I did pick up 2 books. The first book is Neuroscience and Tarot by Siddharth. I forget Siddharth's last name, I'm so sorry, but I will have it linked down below for you. I am about halfway through reading it and really enjoying it. I also picked up Matt Oren's The Psychic Art of Tarot, Opening Your Inner Eye for more insightful readings. I did not fully get into Matt's first book. I don't know if it's his first book, but his last book. I think there's actually 2 of them. I, again, forget the name, but it's probably in here. Please forgive me. Yeah, here we go. Mastering Magic, Psychic Witch, and Mastering Magic. I picked up one of those 2 books. I can't remember which one. And it wasn't fully my vibe. It was really good. It just wasn't like for me. There was a lot of spell work and things like that. But I thought this would be really fun to check out. As I understand it, Matt takes quite a psychic approach to his work. Again, I'm kind of just inferring based on the other work of his that I have read. And my anticipation for this book is that it's going to have a lot of sort of psychic type exercises for working with the tarot. And I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. It seems to be pretty exercise heavy. And I really want to poke around in here and just sort of see what I think. So I'm excited to check this out. One of the things that carried over from Matt's previous books that I've seen is there is actually an index or I guess like a table of contents listing all the exercises and what pages you can find them on. I love this, by the way, in books that are exercise heavy. I think this is a really, really cool concept. And because there is a lot of exercises, there are 78, literally, which is cool since there's 78 tarot cards. So that's very exciting. And I think I'll poke around in these and see what I think. I'm looking forward to getting into this. I don't know when I will have time to get into this, but I would like to. So this is The Psychic Art of Tarot by Matt Oren. Really excited to take a peek at that. That's it for books. Again, I don't have The Neuroscience of Tarot to show you right now because I left it at work. I was reading it on my lunch break and I left it there. So I'm sorry, but that's where we're at. In any case, I did get in a couple of decks. The first is purely self-indulgence and it's the mega size Buffy tarot. I thought about getting the mini also, but I did not get the mini. Now, if you don't already know, I'm a big Buffy fan. I love and have used the heck out of, actually, my standard size Buffy tarot. Let me just pull this out so we can see what the size difference is. There is a big disappointment with the standard size because there's a bunch of errors in the guidebook. It's really obnoxious. I believe those errors have, and some of the cards have actually been updated and corrected for the jumbo, what is this, the mega size, and maybe even for the mini. I don't 100% know because I don't have the mini, but I thought this would just be fun to have. But in any case, I have my standard here as well. I love this deck. I think it's a really well done deck by Inside Editions. All the cards are fully scenic, even through the minor arcana. We don't have like a lazy pip deck here, and I think they did a really good job. So that's the standard. This is the mega, and this is ridiculous. You should have seen. I showed Peggy this briefly. Her reaction to this bag was absolutely hilarious, and I wish I would have filmed it, but it may have involved throwing it a little bit. It's fine. It's nice that it comes with a bag. The problem is, as you can see, the fabric bled onto the card a bit, and they give you this nice wooden stand, but it also has left discoloration on the stand. If anybody knows how to fix this, or if it's fixable, I'm going to try some rubbing alcohol and see if it lifts the black off of it. I hope that it does, but that's really annoying otherwise. It is one of these kind of velvet feeling. It doesn't feel velvet. It feels like suede, like faux suede, but it clearly needs to be rinsed and squeezed out a lot to get the extra dye off of the fabric. But that was a little disappointing. I don't really care because if Peggy has more of this fabric, and she should, I'll just have her make me it doesn't quite, this is a large Peggy bag and it doesn't quite it doesn't quite fit. But wait till you see just how giant these cards are. It's actually kind of, it's so ridiculous, but it honestly makes me happy. But like, here's another place you can see on this sun where the fabric left marks on the actual card. I don't think the edges got blackened. There's a little bit of like, that's just like, I think mostly fuzz. Maybe a little bit of marking on the sides. But oh my gosh, I've never had a deck quite this big. Peggy has a giant tarot deck, and every time she's pulled it out, I get really happy. I do think it's funny that the guidebook is the exact same size as for the standard, which if this is the case, I don't know. I hope they fix the standard. If anybody finds out if they fix the standard, let me know. I should have put the standard in order, but I didn't. The cards there's a few cards that have changed. Anyways, we're going to do just a quick little fun flip through, but this is just like, it's comical. The size difference is comical. Like, this is like the exact, like, it's so ridiculous. It's so huge. Like, here's my hand. Like, it's enormous. I wish I had another, like, here's a pen. Like, here's Matt Oren's book. Like, hello? Does this give you a perspective? They're super huge. Anyways, I'm just going to do a quick flip through because I know there's some cards that have changed. I love being able to see these characters this big though. And honestly, I thought this just makes me happy. I'll have to see if there's even any way I can shuffle this at the end. But having a deck this big, it just makes me happy. I love Tara and Willow for the lovers. Oh God, it's so good. I love all of these so much. Justice. Love Angel there. 2 cards. Same exact card stock it feels like as... Actually, no, it's thicker, which is smart because when a card is bigger, yeah, it's definitely thicker card stock. You can see that. When a card is bigger, it bends more. And this feels like a nice, sturdy card stock for the size. I would guess this is like maybe 350 GSM, maybe 400. I don't know. It's got a really lovely anti-scratch type coating on it. I love Pixie's Rose there. There might be some details actually that I am able to pick out because these are so big. Yeah, this is so fun. And of course the card stand is so that you can pop one of these. It's actually quite a nice card stand. Some of them are too loose and the card goes really far back. You can see by my camera angle, the card does not go too far back at all. That's actually really nice. But the discoloration's annoying. Okay, these are all the same so far. I don't think the majors... I feel like the majors did not change. Did I notice that it went from purple to red? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. The borders are all different colors. That's right. Love the sun. Love Judgment. Love the World. Okay, and then we have the King, the Queen, the Knight, and the Page of Stakes. Then we have the Ace, 2. This is one of the cards I wasn't as fond of. Like I can make a case for it, but it's decent enough. 4, 5, I like the 6, yeah, that's the same, 7, that's the same, 8, 9, 10, those ones were all the same. Okay, then we have, I love Giles, oh my gosh. I've just started another rewatch, actually, of Buffy, so this is very timely. It's why I picked it up, I was like, it was on my mind. Okay, then we have the Ace, those are the same. I love when they dusted this vampire at the same time, that was so fabulous. 2, 3, 4, 5, these are all the same, 6, 7, this one's new. So let me find the 8 of Chalices in my standard size. Oh my God, the standard size feels mini after holding this other one. Okay, here it is. So this is the old 8 of Cups, 8 of Chalices, and this is the new 8 of Chalices. This is much better. This is much better, but I like them both, so it's like, it's fine. I want the standard to be fixed with the updated artwork. 9, I love White-Haired Willow. Oh, this was such a great scene. Oops. And there's... Oopsies. What did I do here? This is so fun. I promise this isn't the only deck I'm showing, but the court cards are just in a weird spot, so I'm just fixing those. Page. This is, like I said, this is very, like, self-indulgent because I've already had this deck. I've already done a full walkthrough of this deck. It's Robot Buffy. She's getting replenished. I feel like it's much easier for me to pick up on what scene from the show is happening in these bigger cards. Like, I feel like I noticed it just fine with the standard size, but seeing them so big is just, it's freaking fantastic. I love it so much. And then we have the Pentacles, Queen, Knight, and Page. And then we have Ace, 2, I'm gonna see if I can shuffle it in a second. I mean, chances are very low, but we're gonna see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, these are great. Page, Knight. That's his mom. That's also where Spike got his jacket. Okay, anyway. All right, let's see if there's any way. I should be able to side shuffle it, actually, feeling the width here. Let's see. It's a drop shuffle, but, like, it's doable, technically. Let's try again. God, these being so giant, like, legitimately makes me so happy. I don't know what it is. I do need a bag for it, though. I'm gonna have to whine at Peggy to make me a giant bag. But yeah, as I understand it, the guidebook has been fixed, and like, for example, here is the 8 of Chalices, featuring Spike. Yeah, if your heart could beat, it would break your chest, wouldn't it? The 8 of Chalices acknowledges that you have been given a situation, everything you had to offer, love, support, understanding, and yet it hasn't been reciprocated. That's Spike singing about Buffy. Let Me Rest in Peace. The song Let Me Rest in Peace from the musical episode, I think, is what that scene is. And I'm just going to check, because I'm pretty sure. Yep. So they had already decided to update to that. This is the old book. It has the exact same entry, but it shows this other artwork. And that was the kind of issue that was running all through the old guidebook. So the new guidebook, the one that comes with this giant version, seems to be corrected and the art matches the card descriptions. That was just a quick check. I'm assuming the rest have also been fixed. But yeah, comparatively, this now feels like a little mini. Comparatively, it's not, just after holding and handling that one. Anyway, I'm going to have to decide what this means for my standard size. But I mean, the standard size is way more usable, but I might just keep this one out on my table. And like when I want to just pull a card, like how fun to literally lay out a 3-card reading. It's going to be pretty clumped still because I didn't shuffle it very well. Yeah, see? Knight and Queen. But like a 3-card reading is like my entire field of view here. How amazing is that? I know, like I still need to shuffle them good, but like, yeah, I might just have to take this in the other room. This would be a really fun deck to edge too. Ugh, it does start to get a little unwieldy. I'll try one more time. I wonder if I could like corner. Nope. I don't have the hand strength for this. And of course, I got ill. I know nobody cares. This is just me like babbling. I got ill and then I fell and rolled over this hand. So I've got 2 fingers that are really, really sore still. It's been like a good couple of weeks, but they're my shuffling muscles. So I'm also a little bit weaker than I normally am in my left hand. So that's been a thing. Maybe I could figure out the corner thing. I don't know. I'm figuring it out, but it's a little bit, I always joked that I can like shuffle pretty much anything, but like, yeah, this is a little bonkers. So I think what I'm going to do is see if I can do some hand washing of this bag to see if I can get the dies out of it, but I don't want to store my deck in this bag anyways. So I think I'm just going to see if Peggy has any more of this fabric because it's such a perfect match for the colors, and get her to make me a custom bag for this because I'm definitely not going to be keeping it in this giant box, I don't think. But very excited. Oh, I have to put the book back. Let me make sure this is the right version. Where's the 8 of Chalices? There it is. That's the right one. So that can live in there for now, but I'm going to get a bag for it. Anyways, I'm really excited I got this, even though it was a totally frivolous, kind of silly purchase since I already had it. But also, I feel like as a collector, as like a fandom that I'm super passionate about, like I would do the same thing. If a Gilmore Girls deck came out, I'd be like, give me the mega, give me the standard. I would like everything. Do it justice. So I don't think this was a bad purchase for me at all. In other news, I also picked up 2 other decks. The first of which is I finally picked up the Extraordinary Incantations. Now this one is also smaller than standard size. So let me pull out, this is a Llewellyn. Now Llewellyn is also smaller than, oh this is standard. Here, this is the Cottage Witch Oracle by Krista Chronicles. This is a tuck box deck. I normally don't, oh, that's like a little deck interview spread sticker that came with this. Hold on. I'm not a big fan of tuck box decks, but I bought this from Cassandra's shop. Cassandra has a channel here called A Riffle in Time and also has a sweet little tarot shop online where you can buy indie and mass market decks, and really stoked actually. She's been talking about this little Extraordinary Incantations deck for a long time, and I finally just had to purchase it. This was quite a splurge for me, but I am really excited about it. Extraordinary Incantations is a tarot deck that's got this really whimsical illustration style, but every single card has a basically like an affirmation. Like the Fool is I start over, wipe the slate clean. The Magician is I make magic, I make amazing things happen. I'm going to go forward so I don't spoil the whole thing, but I might... Wands, let's go into cups. Oh, look, there's 9 cups. 9 of cups, rather. I'm a dream maker. And the 10 of cups, I love the little things. And she's giving herself a mani. Like, it's actually really, really, really fabulous. If you want to see a full walkthrough, flip through, where I give my thoughts on this and its associations, let me know in the comments down below. But this is a really cute sized deck. So if you have, like, here's a standard. Like, it feels like it's bridge size. Like, it's smaller than poker. So here's my, I'm pretty sure it's bridge. Yeah, these are the same. So this is the Align Heart Affirmations Oracle. Oh my God. These might be actually really cute to get together. Look. Oh my goodness. You hide because you want to be found. Oh, these would be so fun together. They're the same size and everything. Okay, anyways, regardless. If you would like to see a walkthrough of this, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm excited about it. I like this kind of thing. It's the kind of thing that can be both a tarot and an oracle, and I think that's super great. So I'm super excited about this. It says on the back, give your everyday a dash of magic, or your mindfulness and spiritual practice a dose of reality with this 78 card tarot-inspired oracle deck. So it's calling itself an oracle deck. But I feel like it could work as a tarot as well without any issues. Love it. Really excited about this. So that is Extraordinary Incantations. And then while I was at her shop, and this was actually the thing that really pushed me over the edge to get this, because I knew I wanted to get this. And so I might as well get them both because she had them both. So this is the Magical Nature Tarot. I cannot remember whose channel I saw this on. I saw this on somebody's YouTube channel. I'm going to just take this out because this is like a little thing, like a QR code to get the guidebook. But also a tuck box deck. Now, I think somebody somewhere said that this deck is printed on the Make Playing Cards. I think it's called Eco Herbage cardstock or something. I don't have any other deck that feels like this. It feels really cool. Look at the backs. They're so pretty. Such a pretty, like, watercolory design. Now, I also heard, and again, this is all second and third hand information, but it's got this, like, bend, but it doesn't feel like, I guess it feels a little floppy. We'll see if I shuffle it, but let me know if you want to see a full walkthrough of this one as well. But as I understand it, this is all made using natural elements. It is absolutely beautiful. It looks like an analog type of collage, but with like things pulled from nature. It's got this really organic feeling. I am like, look at this 9 of Cups. I'm obsessed. And I had to have this deck. Like I had to have it. So I purchased this, and then I got Extraordinary Incantations, again, both from A Riffle in Time. I will link her shop down below. She also stocks Unicorn's Journey Tarot, by the way. And I just, like, look how beautiful. So beautiful. So that was it. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say. The court cards have been renamed to Seeker, Apprentice, Mentor, and Ancestor. And, I mean, they're just the layering and the texture in these. So beautiful. I'm going to do a cheat shuffle just to see if it feels floppy. Cardstock feels super comfy, cozy. Like you've got lots and lots of flex. I'm not going to bridge it, but that was a beautiful shuffle. And it did not have that weird floppy feeling like with the Boo Tarot, which also has really like kind of super soft cardstock. This is soft, but it has some give and some snap. Even though it feels kind of like squishy and soft and like organic and like lovely. It's got like a texture, but it's not like a linen texture. It's almost like I don't know if the light can catch it. It's almost like you're holding little pieces of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like slightly bumpy, but like very, very smooth at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, this deck is absolutely beautiful. I would love to do a walkthrough, but if you are interested, let me know down below. And I'll see about doing a full walkthrough of this one. I'm going to put its little QR code thingy to the side so that I remember that I can get one of those. And this tuck box is not too tight. Like it feels pretty easy to get in and out of. So I might actually even just keep this in its tuck box and let the tuck box get a little bit beat up because like that's fine. So that was it, y'all. That was literally all I brought in. I brought in the Mega Buffy, a couple of books, and these guys. That was pretty much it. Everything else is basically stuck in the mail or on its way to me. So I will keep y'all posted when that stuff comes in. Watch for my January recent deck roundup where I will have more goodies. Let me know if you want to see anything more about anything here. And until next time, y'all, May your magic always shine from the inside out. Bye!